everyone! So today's video is a video on this look. This is my spin-off on the no makeup look. I don't do this look often, but for the past little while I have been kind of going to it. I find it's great for after work if I really don't feel like doing a whole face of makeup, but I want a little bit of something so that my face doesn't look completely naked. And it's really fast and easy to do, and you can kind of adapt it to however you want to do it. So I really like it, and yeah, it's really easy to do, very fast, and it just gives you a little bit of something so you're not completely naked on the face. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I do my no makeup look, then just keep starting off with a fresh face. I have absolutely no product on my face right now, and I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. As some of you know, I am a primer junkie, so I don't like to do anything without a primer pretty much. And since I've got the POREfessional, I've been absolutely obsessed with it. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and use, but use whichever primer you have available to you. After my primer is on, I'm going to go in and apply foundation. Now I find for this look specifically that a BB cream works best, only because it's lighter in coverage and more of your skin shows through. But I do like that the Garnier BB cream is buildable, in my opinion. So if I find that there's still some spots heavily showing through, like if I had these spots over here or down here really showing through, I could go back over with the BB cream and build the coverage up. But since this is a no makeup look, I find a little bit of imperfection is probably a better thing. But if you want to use a foundation, by all means, use a foundation. Do it to your liking. This is just what I think works best for a makeup look like this. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my Garnier BB cream all over my face. So I've just applied my foundation, and as you can see, I do still have spots peeking through, but I'm not necessarily worried about that right now because I'm trying to keep it a little more natural. But I'm happy overall with the way the coverage is. Like I've said, if you don't want to use a BB cream, you don't have to. If you want to go for something more full coverage on the face, by all means do. After I've done the foundation, I'm going to go ahead and apply a concealer underneath the eyes. Now I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glamoflauge, and I know I've said mixed things about this, but I do like the way that it appears lighter underneath the eyes. And I think, in my opinion, for a no makeup look, it's important to be like bright and look awake. And I find that this brightens underneath the eyes and helps open up the eyes. But if you didn't want to use that because it is a heavy-duty concealer, you could go in with the Rimmel Wake Me Up, because I do find that this brightens under the eyes just as well. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Hard Candy Glamoflauge, and I'm just applying concealer under my eyes the way I always do. As you can see, the concealer underneath the eyes just really helped brighten up my eye area and make the face look more awake. I also took the leftover product that was on my fingers from underneath the eyes and just ran it over the eyelids just to kind of conceal any veins that are showing through, and just to give it a little bit of a base because we are going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow. So after I've concealed underneath the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is just in transparent. As you can see, I've been using quite a bit of it, but I like this powder for the most part. It hasn't done me any wrong. So I'm just going to go ahead and set underneath the eyes, and then I'm going to set the whole entire face. Even though we're keeping the face really natural, I am still going to go in and do a little bit of contour to the cheeks just to kind of make the face look a little more lively and to have a little bit of dimension. If you don't want to contour, or if you don't want to like slightly bronze the cheeks, you don't have to, but I find that it just adds a little bit of color to the face and a little bit more dimension. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, and I'm just using my Real Techniques contouring brush. So as you can see, I didn't do a very long line or anything. I kept it very small and minimal. Kind of only comes out to maybe the corner of the eye, and that's just what I was going for. I didn't want it too dramatic. I just wanted a little bit of something to kind of give a little bit of definition to the face. So of course I'm going to go in and just blend that out so it's not so harsh. Alright, so even though this is a no makeup look, I am still going to add a little bit of eyeshadow just to add a little bit of something to the eyes. So I'm going to go in with my infamous Quo palette, and using that off-white color, I believe that's where it is, yep, using that off-white color, I'm just going to apply that just to the eyelids. Okay, so after I do that, I am just going to go in with a different color and apply it mainly in the crease. Now I'm just going to use my bronzer that I used before and apply that mainly just in the crease and on the orbital bone, just to give it a little bit of something. This color is pretty nice and it's very light, so it'll really work well for just being basic and not adding a lot to the eye, so it's not over dramatic. Just applying it right in the crease and kind of just dragging it down a little bit and bringing it back up over by the orbital bone. See, it just adds a little bit of color so it's not just as bare. So after we have that how we like it, I like to go in with just a slightly darker color and just smear it lightly in the crease. So even though this color right here looks very dark, I'm going to apply a little bit to the tip, and then I'm just going to go in, and I have a paper towel down here, and I'm just going to brush most of the product off so there's hardly anything on there. And then I'm just going to go in and lightly apply it into the crease. I accidentally did this the one day and I really liked the way that it looked. It just helped darken it up, but it was very, very soft. And hopefully you guys can see it just gives a tiny little bit of definition compared to what the other eye doesn't have. Okay, so after we have that, we're obviously just going to go in and blend it all out, make it a lot softer so that there's no harsh edges. After doing the eyeshadow, I just like to go in and do my eyebrows. Normally I do mascara first, but I'm going to do my eyebrows first today. So I just comb them up and get them into the shape that I want, and then I go in with a powder and I fill them in. Now that the eyebrows are done, I'm going to go ahead and do mascara. Now in my everyday routine, this would be where I do winged liner or any sort of eyeliner, but since I'm going with the no makeup feel and I'm trying to keep it a little bit more natural, I'm skipping the eyeliner completely. However, if you want to do a thin line or whatever, by all means, go for it. But in my opinion, it doesn't need it if you're trying to be natural. But what I am going to do instead of doing liquid eyeliner on the top is I'm going to go ahead and tight line underneath the eye. I am going to use the, of course, Physicians Formula Fake Out, and they're real. I just love the combination, and I find they give you very nice long lashes, and I just think it works pretty well for this look. So once the top lashes are how I like them, I do go in and apply a little bit of mascara to the bottom lashes, and I'm just going to use the Physicians Formula Fake Out. I find that the bristles are small enough to just get in there easily, but use whatever you want to use for the bottom. I do the mascara, I'm just going to go ahead and tight line, and tight lining will just make the lashes appear a little bit fuller and a little bit darker, so I like to do that, and sometimes I'll even do that after I apply liquid eyeliner on the top, just to kind of, sometimes you know you have like those little spare scaps in between, and that just kind of conceals it and really brings it together. Okay, and if you want to go ahead with a little bit of eyeliner on the bottom, you can. I'm just going to go in and smoke it out a little bit just by using the brush that I use for my eyebrows, and without any added product, just going to go and smoke it out a little bit. Well, we're nearly done, but of course we need a little bit of something to the lips. If you want to go ahead and apply any dark colors, you can, but since it's no makeup inspired, you want to keep it kind of light and nude. That's just my opinion, but like I said, if you want to do something else, go for it. What I'm going to use today is my Covergirl Smoochies in the color Smooch, and it's just a really, really nice pinky nude color. It does have a little bit of sparkles, but it just adds a little bit of something to the lips. And it gives a little bit of color, but it's nothing too outrageous. I really like. Oh yeah, this is the finished look. It's just very simple, very natural. It's good for if you don't want to do a whole lot of makeup, but it still gives you a little bit of something so you're not completely naked on the face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll have more videos out soon, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!